Give the small simple presentation about the products, what we manufacturing our United Structure Systems Private Limited. We are ISO company as well as CE approved. We are more than 25 years of this construction company for the related to manufacturing all type of products like pre-stressed bridge bearings, expansion joints, post mechanical couplers, noise barriers, aluminum expansion joints for this. Now I'm going to brief about what is our company. Now we can see this, our ISO 9001 certified company, which have the acres of more than 5 acres company. We are manufacturing all the products and we are the self-foundry based company. We have our own individual foundry so that we have make the raw material with pakka pure quality, which have all the testing facilities and also our segmentations. And we are also, we have the many customers in USA, international supplier also. And we can say that in India, the RDSO approved for is very, very important for railway. From this, we got that NHI for manufacturing all type of bearings and all type of expansion joints. Also, we are the ASTO, we are following the ASTO codes and European standard, which will help to have the perfect materials with good quality. Now, what is the service? In our service, we are making, since I explained about all type of bridge bearing as per IRC 83, 1, 2, 3, 4, and expansion joint IRC SP 69 2011, and the precast grouting couplers, threaded rebars, post-tensions compound, and noise barrier. Now our companies, I can give bridge bearings, as I earlier explained about what are the bearings. Now it's the IRC 83 part 1, rock and roller. Now elastomeric bearing IRC 83 part 2. Now for high-rise buildings, we need to have the high damper bearing also, which we also manufacturing the same. This is the elastomeric laminated bearings. Generally, everybody knows it's used for this. Now this is the damper bearings or F-type bearings can be also there. Design will be the same. And these materials, everything can be manufactured in our whole things. This seismic arrested bearings. Now we come to the IRC 83 part 3, pot PTFE bearings. Now IRC 83 part 4 as a spherical bearings. Now one thing I want to show, this is a pin and metallical bearing. This also IRC 83 part 3, but which has have the load about the horizontal force where is more. And next is the sliding purpose, which is a combination between the elastomeric bearings as well as pin and bearings. Now we are coming for part 4, spherical bearings. Spherical bearings also have the fixed free longitudinal transfers, but it has its own directions, axis, and horizontal panels as per the structures. Now this is anti-uplift bearings where the negative force or the reverse force is more. This kind of material also we can able to manufacture. Now all the expansion joint IRC SP 69 2011 strip seal for 10 mm to this, even in our building structures, aluminum expansion joints also is there. Just a brief running only I am giving for you, and not a detailed explanations. So modular joints. We have the capacity up to the 8 seal modular also. Finger types. This is a railway track expansion joints. Now precast grout couplers. Now this is a grouting couplers is a new technology. This is introduced in Japan. From that we are also manufacturing the same through the castings. It is gone, all are tested. And this is newly technology for this precast buildings. Now all the test report also displaying for you. So all the IITs, all the environmental testers also we are passed. Now this is for a high cyclic fatigue result. This in our company we are gone through all the testings. Fatigue test is very, very important to all the couplers manufacturers, which we have doing regularly for this every 3 years. Rebar couplers. Now this is normally as per IS 16172. So 2014. Even now the latest also came. 2023 also released. We are adapting the same technology as per 16172 2023. Even not only the rebars couplers. In this we have the reducers and all type of whatever the things you want, the reducer steel wires. All the things can benefit also. We are doing the things. This is the precast materials. With all the products which are also manufacturing, but all are we are making to the castings. Now I am going for the noise barrier. Noise barrier now is a new technology as per IRC has released 2022. This is because of the pollutions. This is also one kind of pollution which affects our capacity above the 65 decibel. It's harmful for us. Even this product also we are manufacturing. This is a slight brief. Now, due to the noise, that really affects in human. What are the disadvantages? How we are getting the affected? This is the thing. Not here for we are protecting first of all noise barrier for the forest area only and very important place. But with the abnormal noise more than 65 decibels, it affects our human also. This is the brief things. Not only this, ecosystems we are maintaining friendly because of the noise pollutions. For this noise barrier, where we are seen in the traffic conditions, you can see in the many bridges and all other things how noise is getting protected by reflecting or absorption types. Then this is due to the noise. What are the health benefit? What is the life? What is the importance of the ecological systems? It's a brief lines. Normally noise will be calculated in decibels and how it is getting traveled. These are the three patterns of the noise. It's a reflecting type. We can see the glass based, absorption types, which are the things, and diffusion types also is there. Three models. But normally in India, we are using reflecting as well as absorption types. In all the highways now started using this noise barrier. Now a brief about what are the products. This is a one-side absorption. This is a two-side absorption. Normally in forest-based area, the noise pollution control ke liye, they are using for the bi-absorption types of noise barrier. Now this is a reflecting type, normal glass-based. It absorbs the noise and reflect back. It won't reduce the noise. This is generally what is the product what we are using. All roll foam materials we are getting from Jindals, all the quality as per IS standard, and we are using very strictly about the quality. Now this is a brief specification. Normally they say noise barrier. We are following strictly IRC SP 130 2022. All the guidelines, all the after getting passed only we are meeting for this. This is a code books for you, which is available there. Design parameters and what are the material prefabrication, how it's getting in our factories photos for you. And the installation process in the structures and all the road sites where the noise barrier can be there. These are different types of noise barrier, how it's going to be installed and how it's going to be looks for you. Then manufacturing facilities. Now, okay, this much product, what are the materials, how big we are, all are in the CNG machines. Dusra, this is for a simple running order. So, since you are able to understand, I am briefly running the slides. Testing facilities. Spectrometer, we are having very important things. After getting, since we are foundry, we take the material, raw material, it will check with our spectrometer. We analyze all the elements in single shot, whether the quality of the products, it should be maintained, everything perfect. And it go for all the analysis, then only go for the productions. This, we having the testing facility of the bearings, both horizontal as well as vertical movement. Now the rebar checkings, that's coupler. After this, what is the check? Everything availability. Then these are some latest approvals for you. That is, we are exporting to the Dubai for the certificate. And our company is having 2 manufacturing units. First time in India, single manufacturer having the 2 units. One is in Coimbatore, is head office. Second is in the Bhopal. For covering the all over India, to have the better business. And one more thing I want to introduce about the aluminum expansion joints. For this, also consulting in civil engineering in Hyderabad, we want to introduce our aluminum expansion joint divisions. Because in high-rise buildings, we require the architectural expansion joint. It should have the aesthetic look, as well as it should accommodate our buildings. What are the movements, how it's getting the functionality and all. I briefly explain, I'll go show the slide also. In buildings, there is 3 types of movements will be occurs. One is 25% movement, 50% movement, and 100% movement. For all the solution, we have all the models. Now, where and all these expansion joints will be coming? In floor, wall, ceiling, and foremost, very important, roof joints. Now, this expansion joint, what is the function of the expansion joint? What is the behavior? How to give the more life for in our buildings? That the movement called X and Y axis and Z axis to have the movement, and also how it's getting to the functionality. Now, normally, we will be having that calculation between the wind force. Yes, correct. More than 11 story, the wind is acting as a very, very importance. The normal expansion joints come to the picture. You should have to take care of the thermal expansion, wind force, seismic, and it should be the fireproof. Now we can see that the model of the expansion joints, you should have the basic principle, you should not disturb, and should have the FFL level, floor finish level, and functionality of the buildings should be very much as well as in all the conditions. Now we are saying about the 25% and 50%, 100%. Here for all the expansion joint, simply giving one cover plate or any systems or tape, it won't solve the problems. We have to consider what is the load area in particular point. For example, in pedestrian, what is the movement? In parking area, what is the load? How the movement will be? And whereas in podium area, what kind of load is impacting over there? And open to sky area. This we are considering all the parameters. We have designed more than 180 models of expansion joints. I am brief about the simplest model and what are the importance of the expansion joints. Now we got that floor to floor and sliding model and very simplest model, elastomeric seal type. And what are the materials and are the specification of the aluminum expansion what we are using, as well as epoxy are graded. This is displaying here. And different types of models. Okay, this is a 1 inch to 2 inch model to up to the 300 mm gap for 1 inch to. This is a sliding plated and cushion for fireproof. This is a pan based system, so you won't feel there is an expansion joint, but there is an expansion joint. Mainly it can be have the more aesthetic look for high-rise building or very, very important place. And this is a sliding simplest model of expansion joints. This is a roof type expansion joints.